Sun-drenched fields, once vibrant, now parched and cracked under a relentless sun. The air hangs heavy, still, mirroring a profound inertia that can grip even the sharpest minds. This isn't just about a lack of physical exertion. It's a subtle, pervasive resistance to the necessary push, a quiet contentment with potential left dormant. The weight of unrealized ambition can feel as crushing as any physical burden, a silent testament to opportunities missed, not from an inability to act, but from an unwillingness to begin. A sickbed. A father's worried gaze, reflecting a fear for his son's future, a future clouded by lethargy. This is the precipice, where comfort gives way to necessity, where the gentle nudge of parental concern transforms into the stark reality of responsibility. The wilting crops, the dying land, these aren't just agricultural failures. They're mirrors to the soul, reflecting the consequences of prolonged idleness. A flicker of hope, ignited by a grand announcement. Competition, a substantial reward, a chance to defy expectations. The whispers of doubt from peers, the dismissal of potential, these fuel a nascent fire, a fierce resolve to prove them wrong. This is the moment where perceived weakness can be transmuted into a potent force. A demonstration that ingenuity and strategic thinking can often surmount brute force, especially when purpose takes root. The journey ahead promises not just physical trials, but a profound internal excavation. The whisper of what if can be a siren song, luring the mind into a placid harbor of inaction. It's not a lack of ability that anchors many, but a deep-seated inertia, comfort zone that, while safe, ultimately stifles growth. This internal resistance, this subtle negotiation with one's own potential, is a profound challenge. It's the quiet battle fought not on fields of physical exertion, but within the landscape of the mind. The fear of failure, often masked as a simple preference for ease, can become a formidable barrier, more potent than any external obstacle. It's a self-imposed limitation, a self-fulfilling prophecy that perpetuates a cycle of unrealized dreams and untapped power. The crucible of necessity often forges the strongest resolve. When the comfortable cushion of routine is ripped away, replaced by the harsh demands of survival, latent strengths are revealed. The weight of responsibility, initially crushing, can become the very force that propels one forward. It is in these moments of stark clarity, when the consequences of inaction become undeniable, that the true extent of one's resilience and resourcefulness can be uncovered. The dying land serves not merely as a symbol of agricultural failure, but as a profound metaphor for the soul's own dormancy, a stark reminder of what is lost when the spirit lies fallow. The announcement of a grand opportunity, a challenge laden with promise, can be the spark that ignites a dormant fire. It's not just the allure of reward, but the profound satisfaction of defying limitations, of silencing the internal chorus of doubt. The scorn of peers, the casual dismissal of one's capabilities, can be transmuted into a powerful fuel. This is where perceived weaknesses can be reframed as unique strengths. The narrative of overcoming laziness is not about eradicating the inclination towards ease, but about harnessing it, about understanding that strategic thinking and clever application of one's intellect can often be more effective than sheer force. It's about recognizing that purpose, when deeply felt, can unlock reservoirs of ingenuity previously unknown. The arduous trials ahead are not merely tests of strength, but journeys of self-discovery, revealing the profound power that lies dormant within, waiting to be awakened by a compelling cause. This is the essence of proving oneself, not by conforming to external expectations, but by excavating one's own inherent capabilities and applying them with laser-like focus when driven by a purpose that transcends mere personal gain. Sunlight glints off polished armor. A hushed crowd buzzes with anticipation. The air crackles with a mixture of awe and competition. This is the King's Palace, and the renowned competition is about to commence. The challenge isn't about brute force, but a nuanced blend of strength and cleverness, a true test of ingenuity. The whispers among the assembled participants and spectators are tinged with skepticism, particularly regarding any who have a history of idleness. The ingrained perception of laziness as an insurmountable flaw makes it difficult for many to envision a different reality for those labeled as such. The competition grounds are vast, a sprawling landscape designed to push the limits of human capability. We see glimpses of early stages, a treacherous crossing over a churning lake, its surface reflecting the anxious faces of those attempting to navigate it. The trials are designed to expose not only physical limitations, but also the mental fortitude required to devise innovative solutions when traditional methods prove inadequate. It's a crucible where adaptability and creative problem-solving are paramount. The contrast between participants is stark. Some are seasoned athletes, their bodies honed for endurance. Their stillness isn't born of lethargy, but of a deep internal assessment. They are the ones who have spent countless hours, not in physical labor, but in contemplation, in dissecting problems from unconventional angles. Their laziness, once a perceived deficit, is being recontextualized as a capacity for observation and strategic thinking. The true power isn't in expending the most energy, but in applying the right amount of energy in the most effective way. A principle often overlooked by those who equate effort with worth. This competition is the ultimate proving ground, demanding that individuals showcase the very qualities that society has often dismissed. The reward is significant, a tangible incentive, but the deeper prize lies in the reframing of one's own narrative. It's the profound realization that potential isn't a fixed commodity, but a dynamic force that can be awakened and directed. The journey through these trials is a public declaration, a testament to the fact that perceived weaknesses can be transformed into extraordinary strengths when a compelling purpose ignites the will to act. The specter of past indolence is confronted head-on, not by denying it, but by demonstrating its antithesis, a focused, intelligent, and ultimately victorious application of one's unique gifts. The inherent value of strategic thinking, when aligned with a powerful objective, becomes undeniable. The murmurs of the crowd, a low hum of anticipation, carry across the vast expanse of the palace grounds. Sunlight, sharp and unforgiving, catches the polished surfaces of tournament obstacles. This isn't a contest of raw, unthinking power, but a subtle battlefield where the mind takes precedence. The very air seems to vibrate with the unspoken judgment of onlookers, their gazes sweeping over the assembled contenders. It's a common human failing to categorize, to label. And for those with a history of perceived indolence, the path to redemption is often seen as a mirage. The deeply ingrained notion of laziness as an immutable trait makes it challenging for many to entertain the possibility of genuine transformation, of a dormant fire reignited. The competition arena itself is a testament to this principle. It unfolds as a series of intricate challenges, each designed to probe the limits of human ingenuity rather than sheer physical might. We witness the initial hurdles, a precarious crossing over a violently churning body of water. Its surface, a distorted mirror reflecting the apprehension etched onto every face attempting the feat. Further on, a monumental task of precise stone relocation, demanding an understanding of leverage and balance that transcends simple brute force. These are not merely tests of physical endurance. They are intricate puzzles that force participants to confront their limitations and devise innovative solutions when conventional approaches falter. It is within this crucible that adaptability and a knack for creative problem-solving become the most valuable currency. The diversity among the competitors is striking. Some are built like sculpted marble, their bodies honed through years of rigorous training, embodying the traditional ideal of athletic prowess. Yet a different kind of preparedness is evident in others. Their quietude is not a symptom of lethargy, but rather the stillness of deep contemplation, of minds that have spent countless hours dissecting challenges from oblique angles. The true measure of strength that becomes clear lies not in the expenditure of sheer energy. This grand spectacle serves as the ultimate proving ground, compelling individuals to showcase precisely those qualities that society has long overlooked or dismissed. The allure of the substantial reward is undeniable, a tangible incentive that draws participants from far and wide. However, the more profound victory lies in the internal recalibrating, the profound reframing of one's own capabilities. It is the dawning realization that potential is not a static inheritance, but a vibrant, dynamic force capable of being awakened and precisely directed. The arduous journey through these trials becomes a public testament, a powerful declaration that perceived weaknesses can indeed be forged into extraordinary strengths when an urgent purpose ignites the unwavering will to act. The shadow of past indolence is not merely confronted, it is actively dismantled by demonstrating its direct opposite, a focused, intelligent, and ultimately triumphant mastery of one's unique gifts. The inherent value of strategic thinking, when harnessed by a compelling objective, becomes an undeniable truth, echoing through the hushed admiration of the crowd. Subscribe and hit the like button.